right? I am a Hebrew Israelite, and each week we are commanded by the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to come out and prophesy against this wicked nation and this wicked kingdom, and to let our people know they are the true biblical Israelites, which consist of the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native American Indians, which are primarily here in this country or this kingdom, the fourth part of the world, which we call America, which is referred to as in the scriptures as Babylon the Great, the bloody city, Nineveh, Egypt, okay, Sodom, okay. And the reason why it's referred to it all those ancient names, because it's taking on all those ancient practices in wickedness, okay. And the Lord's name is Yahweh. He is the self-existent one, okay. The Lord power of Israel, okay. His son's name is Yahweh Shai, okay, which breaks down to he is the deliverer, or the deliverer, our savior, okay, and he's only coming back for his people, okay, which consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, primarily here in the land of Babylon, and also scattered throughout the world, which may look like the other nations, you know, as Elam or Edom or Gomer or whoever, wherever land they're scattered in, Moab, Ammon, you know, which he told us he was going to scatter us if we did not, you know, abide by the conditions, you know, the law, statutes, and commandments that he gave us to abide by, which was for our benefit, okay? So, you know, the temperature right now on this planet right now is there's certain people you can't talk about, and we have you know, entertainers and athletes who are being spanked right now, you know, and being Toby. You know, I make the reference of Toby, you know, in the movie Roots, where he refused to take the name of the oppressor. He wanted his name to be kept as, you know, his original name, Kintakunte. And the oppressor wanted to break him down to give him his name, okay? So he would break down the ideology that he wasn't a slave. So he wanted to break him down mentally so he would become a slave, you see? But through physical punishment, he was able to break him down and turn him into a slave, just like they did our ancestors when they arrived here, okay, on these slave ships, right? And first and foremost, before we move on, I want to give all glories, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Wadash. All right, and I already told you the name of the Lord and his son, okay? But, you know, it's obvious who is in control of every aspect of life, you know, here in Babylon. Okay, these small hats are running every industry, and we are their slaves. Okay, from the entertainment world to the athletes, okay, to the magazines, to the schools, to the law, court of laws, to, you know, the judicial area, to the politics. They've infiltrated every part of life, okay? Even the food industry, and the food industry, religion, you name it, they're in control of it, and they've infiltrated it. Even your so-called black movements, okay, they've infiltrated that. So scriptures say our enemies have surrounded us round about, okay, and overtaken us in every aspect. We're gonna come to them for one of all things, okay. These contracts they give us, it don't benefit us. We get peanuts compared to what they make, okay. And all of them are connected, okay, from the people that make your contract, draw up the contract, to the lawyers that read through it and have you sign it, to the people that sign your checks, to the people that make your videos, to the people that pick your singles and your songs and your whole album. They got it all made, sewn up, okay, for one, so they can trap you in these contracts and treat you like a slave. Even when you don't want to come through with your contracts, they can enforce it on you, okay. And then the material that you put out, they require the material to be a certain vibration, low vibration, okay. So all you put out, everything you put out, okay, is pretty much filth, okay. Killing people, stealing, murder, rape, robbery, everything that's detrimental to our people. That's what they want you to put out. So we're gonna get into it. Lord willing, this is edifying. Okay? It's so bad to the point where a man can't even believe in his own beliefs and what he chooses to believe. Okay? You have the small hats done coined the phrase anti-Semitic, and they use that for anybody that comes against them in any form or any fashion, to say that they're anti-Semitic. Anti-Semitic. The word anti-Semitic don't really mean nothing. That's newspeak. Okay, the word should be anti-Shemitic, from the line of Shem, okay, meaning the name, okay, which they call the Most High Hashem, the name, okay. But the line of Shem, okay, Noah's 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, okay, that's where that term Shemite, okay, came from. Now, you being an anti-Shemite makes more sense than anti-Semite, because Semite don't really mean nothing. They newspeak. They categorize you as that to make you a villain. Okay. And this is nothing new. This has been going on for a long time, even in the days of in the Maccabean days, okay, they were doing this, these Edomites. So this is nothing new. I'm gonna bring that out to begin with. There's nothing new under the sun. Thing that had been before Okay, start off with 2 Maccabees 6. And we'll start at 5. 2 Maccabees 6 and 5. It says, the altar also was filled with profane things, which the law forbidden, which the law forbiddeth. Okay, and this is during the Maccabean Wars. You know, Judas Maccabees, valiant warrior for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, who stood up and fought for us. Okay, and with all that was going on in the Maccabean War, these Edomites, took over the temple and went into the Holy of Holies and wanted to sacrifice profane things on the altar. Swine, had women, whores, in the Holy of Places. Okay, so that's what it's going into right now. And it said, I'm gonna start over. 2 Maccabees 5 and 6 and 5. It's like, and the altar also was filled with profane things, which the law forbiddeth. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. Okay? So here it is. You got Kyrie Irving, okay, and Kanye West, which, he changed the name to Ye, professing that they Jews. No harm done in that. That's what he believed. According to this law, to the land of the law right here in Babylon the Great. Okay, you can believe whatever religion you want to. You can practice whatever religion you want to. That's your right, according to the books. That's the law, right? But it can be anything but, professing yourself that you're a Jew. You can be Christian, you can be Muslim, you can be atheist, you can be, hell, you can be a man professing to be a woman, and they cool with that. You can be a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? You can be all the alphabets you want. But the minute you say you're a Jew, oh man, here comes the ADL, Anti-Defamation League, on you. Now you gotta apologize. When was it lawful to make a man apologize for something he believes in this land, in this country? That's to show you how hypocritical this country is. This kingdom is wicked as hell. Okay? To tell a man that it is lawful to practice any religion, freedom of speech, and then as soon as he says something that goes against what you want him to abide by, now it's time to bring out the heavy guns and make him apologize, okay, for being what he, professing what he believes. Because just like I said, he can be, he wanted to wake up and say he's a tire. It'd been okay. As soon as he say, you're a Jew, oh man, he said the wrong thing. Can't nobody coin that but y'all 48ers, right? Which, the more you do the research and dig into the 48ers, they stole that identity. So they stole our identity, man. Well, I'm probably coming back to that. Let's go to First Maccabees. To drive home that point that these small hats are profane, man. We're gonna stick with Maccabees because a lot happened in the Maccabees that's, repeating itself. This is a time of war we're about to go into, man. This is the beginning stages of war. Amalek has basically professed war, declared war on the people of the Lord. With his anti-Semitic, screaming anti-Semite for everything that people don't agree with him on. All right? This is First Maccabees 1 and started 39. It says, her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning, her Shabbats into reproach, her honor into contempt. As had been to her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning. Okay, and the point, the beginning of the point right here. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Okay? If you think about it, here it is. Amalek, done took over the world on every aspect and demand that the rest of the heathen, which includes us, to him, we should be all one people, worshiping, all the religions that he gave birth to, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Catholicism, the Roman Empire gave birth to all them babies. Okay? So, I'm gonna keep going. And it says, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Shabbat. Okay? So even our people consented to this. They gave consent to do certain things. Okay? And that's how our people profaned the Shabbat. And we're doing it again. Up against our own, to defend these small hats. There's videos popping up of our own people defending these small hats and saying we not the Jews. We're not the people of the Lord. You know, you got to be stupid to really believe that. Even after you read Deuteronomy 28 and 64, all the way down to 68. Who else is it talking about? Who can it be talking about? When did these small hats ever go into ships and been slaves? If you can't see that, man, the Lord has blinded you, man. You don't have a clue what the fuck you talking about. You need to shut the fuck up. Okay? Let's skip over there. Every time a small hat claim that their lineage comes from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, don't nobody object to that shit besides, you know, us, really. They've had free reign over that shit for centuries. They've coined the phrase Holocaust and, you know, made that like, you know, a war crime about everything. Anything you say against them. You know, anti-Semitic, you know. Isaiah 29 and 21. Because that's what we're seen as. You know? We make ourselves prey by coming out here and doing this. Okay? This is Isaiah 29 and 21. It says that make a man an offender for the word, right? And lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught, right? So if the land of the law says we can practice any religion that we want to, and we say that our forefathers come from the line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and we the real Jews, there shouldn't be nothing wrong with that, because that's what we want to practice. Okay? But there's people coming against us saying we're not the real Jews. That's against the law. Your own law, you break your own law simply by doing that. No, this the same kind of shit that happened to the natives. All those treaties Esau made up, okay? Broke every last one of them. And over 200 treaties. Broke every last one of them. You can't trust them. Can't trust them, man. And here's our people, okay? Our own people coming against us because we proclaiming our heritage. Okay, saying that we sons of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the 12 patriarchs. You know, the scriptures in Ezekiel told us that we would reclaim the names, reclaim our heritage. Okay? Matter of fact, told us that he was going to take our heritage and give it to another people. While we have people proclaiming to be Jews that are not, according to Revelation 2:9. Okay. This is Jeremiah 17:4. It says, "And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger." How you doing? "Which shall burn forever." Okay? So that's the Lord proclaiming to us that he gonna take our heritage away from us. Okay? And give it to another people. Okay? And here it is, these small hats proclaiming to be Jews when they're not, you know, and you can tell by their works that they're not Jews. You tell by their works, man. Because right now, you know, in the very land that they dwell in, the very land that they dwell in, okay, they got the biggest gay pride parade. Tel Aviv holds the biggest gay pride parade. You know, over 250,000 people attended. Okay,